All right, today we are going to do some country cruising, seeing how bad this winter storm 2022 in central Ohio was, ice storm. We're going to do some country cruising in the 2018 Polaris Ranger 900 XP with the fully enclosed aftermarket cab. The only thing that was Polaris was the rear glass right here. And yes, it's glass, same way at the front. This is the Copeland front glass with the two vents down at the bottom, and you can't see the vents just because of the snow. But I'll get my hands cold. That's one of the vents right there. And it does have a windshield wiper. Now that's a manual wiper, and I plan on putting an electric wiper on later on. The doors are the Shock Pro Motorsports doors. Okay. These are convertible doors, so you got the steel lower half and then the vinyl top half. The dislike about this is it does not unzip like a Jeep, but it's very simple to take off. It's just 3 nuts on each door here. 1, 2, 3. Take those nuts off and pull this up, and you have your convertible doors. Also installed the Inferno heater in it as well. Does very well. I have 2 up top of the dash here. So we have 1 right there, 1 right there, and then we also have the 2 right there below. So we are going to take this country cruising. It is a whopping 18 degrees out right now. We're going to go check the roads and see if we can find anything broke other than my stuff as far as trees. I have several pine trees out front here that are snapped off, and not a good situation. It's actually took the fence down a little bit, so we'll definitely have to repair that later. Anyway, I'll let you know what I think about the cab. I know it's going to be noisy just because there's no sound dampening in the cab. Nothing on the roof, nothing down low. I also got a stereo in here that I installed at the same time. Stereo works fine. I'm not going to play it just due to copyright, but I'll let you know what I think. I'm going to start off with no gloves. Of course, I got the gloves there. Just see how this is, and I'll let you know what I think after we're done riding. So let's go see what it looks like on the back roads. were running about 40 mile an hour the whole way. That was our average, was right at about 40 mile an hour the whole trip. The roads are still pretty crappy. Didn't see any broken trees down other than my own. So pine trees, whatever. Ain't no big deal. We'll get those cleaned up. This was a pretty big storm for us. We had just a little bit of snow after all the ice. So the ice came in, and then we had a bunch of sleet, about a day's worth of sleet. And then the snow, maybe a half an inch or less of snow on top of it. And, you know, it was pretty thick. We were talking, between the ice and the sleet and everything, you're talking 3.5 inches thick of just hard crap to try to break up and get cleaned up. So I know that the back roads are going to be crappy for a long time, but the main roads, they'll be opened up pretty good today, and maybe we can get out of this level 2 that we're on, get back down to the level 1, and go from there. So what do we call this? Ice Storm 22, Central Ohio Ice Storm 22 might be what I call it. Cruising the back roads, whatever. And the Polaris. Let's talk about the Polaris. The Polaris done exceptionally well as far as the enclosed cab goes and performance. I didn't have any issues. Did I put my gloves on? No, I didn't, but I should. You know, I was right there putting my gloves on by the time I got back. And just take gloves, and just make sure you have your gear with you if you're out riding like that. Worst thing is to get cold. Inside the cab stayed nice and warm. The only thing that really got cold on me was my hands, and well, my left hand mainly, and my left leg. And the reason for that, I'll get you spun around here so you guys can see this. Aftermarket doors actually have a gap right down along the body. Okay, so you got a lot of air coming in there, and with that air, you're going to get a little chilly. So if I had coveralls on, I could probably ride all day, no problem. Doing what I was just doing. But my gloves, I would have been fine with my gloves on. I'm nice and toasty in the cab right now. It's a whopping 18 degrees outside. I enjoyed it. Next thing, we're going to do some sound dampening in the cab, more than likely, and I'm also going to get an electric windshield wiper instead of this manual wiper that's on the windshield. We're going to do that, and that'll be another video as well. So, this is my review as far as the Copland windshield. It done fantastic. The cab stays dry. This thing, my unit, it stays outside all the time and out in the elements, and the cab stays dry. Even these doors that are on here, these convertible doors, aftermarket convertible doors, do fantastic. I haven't had any water get inside the cab at all, just for it setting out in the elements, and I'm pretty happy with everything. I'm pretty happy with the cost as well. Costs are in my other videos that I've made on this. So I'm going to chalk this up as a great review on the the Copland windshield, the aftermarket convertible doors, which are, I gotta look, can't remember the name. What are the names? Shock Pros. The doors are from Shock Pros Motorsports. Got them online. Back glass, this is a Polaris rear glass. Seals up fantastically as well. But I think just some sound dampening in here will do wonders with a full enclosed cab. You get a lot of noise, a lot of vibration noise and honing in here with these top parts of the doors on. Nothing to dampen the sound. But I can vouch for when these doors are off, these side doors, the uppers, you don't get all that. So you don't get all that noise. So during the summertime it's fine, but during wintertime I recommend some sound dampening in the cab, and I plan on doing that here later on in life. So it'll get done sometime this year. But anyway, for those that watch my videos all the time, I haven't been on here yet this year. This is the first one that I've made, and of course it's February. I haven't been trucking at all this year due to the slow part of the year, and you know, I prepare for that. Now, as far as have I been doing stuff, yes, I have. I can't show you, I can't tell you what it is yet, but you guys will see and get that later on in life, probably in the springtime, of what I've been doing, and you know, what's been in the works, and we'll go from there as far as that. My last run that I did not that I didn't video, I actually went on the 27th of December out to Kansas City, Kansas and back. So that was the last time I ran, and you know, now it's February 4th, something like that, 5th. Plow truck number 3. They're really scraping good. But anyway, they're out here on the road scraping. I'll probably take another country cruise here later on out in the Polaris Ranger 900 XP, and maybe I'll take the old lady with me. But anyway, until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.